anyone ever thought could be possible. At World, we dominate both in global mobile and wearable technology. Let's start by taking a look at our mobile division. We've used the crowdsource approach, which has never been done before, because the solution really is in our hands. We're building the very first independent global mobile network that's actually owned and made by you and I. We're not constrained by borders, and it's private. Now, this was a very simple yet brilliant idea. Our network is a first of its kind, made and owned by you and I. Mr. Galdi simply took the same exact 4G LTE signal that you use with whatever carrier you're on now, and he broadcasts it over the 5 gigahertz spectrum. Now, each company broadcasts on a certain spectrum. Fabio chose the 5 gigahertz spectrum because it's available worldwide, and in fact, it's the same one used by many public Wi-Fis around the globe. The space station is what makes all of this possible. The space station is actually a microcell device, in layman's terms, like a mini cell tower. It sits on your counter, your desk, a shelf. It connects to your internet in your home or your office, and it provides you and I with that same exact 4G high-speed signal on the unlicensed spectrum at 5 gigahertz. Now, 5 gigahertz is not only much lower emissions, so it's much safer to use, but it also gives you up to 4 times faster internet surfing speeds and much clearer call quality. So by you and I installing one of these in our home, in our office, and by talking to people that we know and that they know and that they know, we're going to install millions of these all across the globe. And Fabio has already developed strategic partnerships now with over 200 mobile network operators in 86 countries, thus us being able to accomplish the very first independent mobile network worldwide that is providing that direct 4G high-speed connection on our M-Cell-enabled device. Today, you actually have the opportunity to invest in this, your network. By installing one or more of these microcells, you'll receive a passive income that is never less than 30% ROI on value invested. Now, I don't know about you, but there's not many places today without getting into HYIPs that you can get a 30% per year ROI on value invested. Let's start with our Infolio family of smartphones. The 2 new smartphones coming out in the Infolio family are our flagship 5.5-inch phone that will be ready for market in November. Then in second quarter of 2017, World will be introducing the very first double-screened phone. And yes, you heard that right. 2 screens on it. World is known for its very thin, light but tight phone, and they've carried that thin design, which is less than 1/4 of an inch, into the Infolio family of phones. It comes in 3 colors: gold, titanium, and pink. You can see they're all beautiful. And you can also see, by the looks of these phones, that these are fully encased phones. You have the option of getting high-level laser printing customization done on your phone. They have a full aluminum body, so they're very durable. Now, these are an Android-based phone. They have all of the features of all of the high-level phones that are out there on the market today. The great thing is that these phones will do something that none of those phones will do. These phones will actually not only connect to Wi-Fi and to the 3G, 4G LTE signal, they are the only phone in the world that will pick up that coveted 5 gigahertz signal. And as you can see on there, they have pretty good cameras on them too. A 20 megapixel rear and 8 megapixel selfie camera. My goodness, try to find that in the marketplace today. And these phones are half the price of every other phone on the market. We also have a dedicated app called My World. This allows you and I to access our business portals from anywhere right through our smartphone and have access to everything. Everything. Our space stations, these sell at just $300 per once you've hit what we call the master level in the commission structure. That's very easy to do. Now, being an owner in the network means that you own a space station and you have it plugged in and turned on. This gives you 32 shares in those global bonus pools that most companies have done away with, yet this company has several of. Being able to participate in those global bonus pools is a big deal. Now, the space station puts out two different signals. The 3G, 4G LTE signal that anyone can connect to. In fact, when people are within range of your space station, they will see that yours is the strongest signal. When they connect to it, your space station becomes a marketing machine. This actually markets to them, tells them all about your 5 gigahertz and how they can get involved with it. If you own another business, such as a coffee shop, a restaurant, a dentist office, or whatever kind of business, you have this in your business that you can also market your business to anyone that hooks up to that 3G, 4G signal. The space station also puts out that 5 gigahertz signal that only our phones can connect to. Anyone in range of your space station with one of our phones, they'll be able to connect to it, no problem at all. Our monthly service plan is just $49 a month. When you look at this from a business perspective, we're able to save companies thousands, tens of thousands, and yes, even hundreds of thousands of dollars per year. Because included in this $49 a month, not only is it unlimited calling both nationally and internationally on the 5 gigahertz signal, but you're going to have over 100 gigs of data every single month. You're also going to have 512 gigs of secure cloud storage, so you can automatically put up pictures and documents from your phone and never lose anything. You also get unlimited live message translations into 50 different languages. And here is one thing that everybody is loving, especially if you're a business person, a 1,000-seat live video conference room. Now, you know, the closest competitor out there is over $500 a month for a 1,000-seat video conference room. Ours does everything that one does, and it's included for the $49 a month. But I'm not finished yet. We do not force anybody into contracts, which is a great thing. If you choose to stay active on our $49 or higher plan per month, and you do that for 12 consecutive months, the company, as a thank you, is going to send you a brand new phone every 12 months. Thus, you never have to put out money for another phone again. And let's face it, there are people right now out there that are putting out $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, $8, $1,000 every year to year and a half for a new device. Here, you will be guaranteed to get the latest, greatest device at no cost. You simply cover the shipping. Let's turn to our wear division. You know, wearable technology is going to be a very big industry, and it's starting to climb. In fact, mHealth or mobile health is just part of that wearable division. It is expected to hit $35 billion a year in the next 3 years, and World is right there and ready. You see, we are a category creator. No one before World has imagined, developed, engineered, or produced a product like this. Welcome to Hilo, your health and lifestyle oracle. Now, this is a game changer not in just fitness, but in health care, because Hilo allows you to become conscious of your health status such. You see, Hilo does everything that the fitness devices out there do, but it takes it to a whole new level. This is the most advanced wearable on the market. Unlike the common wristbands, and there's nothing wrong with them, Fitbit, Garmin, Withings, and all of the others on the market, but they really are just calorie burning and step and fitness management. Hilo is not limited to report and monitor just physical data. It has active sensors and stones that actually influence your body, recording emotions, fatigue, sleep quality, exercise, as well as blood pressure, heartbeat, breath rate, and ECG. You know, when my sponsor saw this, he said, "Ruth, I've had several heart attacks, and with Hilo, I could probably avoid another one." Why? Because Hilo does give you full control over all of your vital signs. And there are so many diseases and afflictions out there that the precursor to that is seen within your vital signs. Because of the social function, you can actually choose to share this with a healthcare provider, with a friend, a family member, even a coach, an athlete. It also has a panic button. so that if you get into any kind of trouble or you have elderly parents and they fall or they need help, they immediately press that panic button and Hilo sends out not only phone calls but SMSs and gives your GPS location. Now, what's that going to be like for first responders? They will have a higher probability of finding and getting to you within that golden hour. Monitoring your loved ones, whether you're in the next room or across the globe, is also a big plus of Hilo. Our modern lifestyle puts us in contact with so many positive ions every day. Those are those EMFs that are generated by, everything we use these days. An excess of these positive ions is a medically proven fact to cause eye strain, tension headaches, muscle stiffening, as well as muscle weakness. It causes decreases in the metabolic cycle, accelerates aging, and makes us all more susceptible to disease. Well, we have an answer for that as well. And it's right in our bracelet, germanium and Himalayan salt. Now, I'm not going to spend much time educating you on these. Please go to WebMD and look them up for yourself. Himalayan salt has the same 84 natural minerals and elements as the human body. Imagine athletes using that, or you using that, and being out on a hot day like today and constantly being replenished with those minerals, allowing your body to work longer at a higher level without becoming depleted. Germanium, naturally occurring semiconductor, it's also a natural antioxidant. Germanium has been used in healthcare for things like diabetes and blood flow issues, osteoporosis, osteoarthritis, heart problems, all kinds of things, including the positive gap. You might ask, what's that? The positive gap is what happens when those positive ions from those EMFs from all our electronic devices cause problems with our body. What the germanium helps do is balance your body, relaxing your muscles, reducing panic and strain. It also helps with the fur effect. You see, the stones emit a very high percentage of infrared microwaves. These waves activate your body's water molecules, thus increasing oxygen levels and improving blood circulation by up to 300%. Now, not only does this lead to your body working better in adverse effects, whether it's a hot day or a super cold day, but it also leads, our Hilo keeps you informed about all the plates that are available for use, as well as the status of those plates. Some elite athletes are going to be using our Hilo and go through those plates faster than the average person in an average day. It will also help you improve your behavior with tips, because Hilo gets to know you over the first 21 days and then takes it and gives you information on what you can do to become healthier. It'll tell you how to follow a customized health plan for you. You can measure your stress, your mood swings, and your happiness, as well as keep track of your steps, distance, and calories burned. You can check and manage your sleep quality. You can also add up to 3 people to contact in case you're in trouble. Guardian SOS is an absolutely incredible feature for those of us that have elderly parents or grandparents or disabled folks in our family. And even just us, if we live an active lifestyle, you never know when something could happen, and you will find yourself in a position where you need to call for help immediately. When you push that SOS button, it's going to pop up and intercede in everything that those 3 people are doing. It's going to give them an SOS request. Say, Anna is sending you an SOS request. Now, it's up to you and your family to decide amongst each other what constitutes an emergency in your eyes, whether it's a flat tire or a broken down car, or truly an urgent matter with health or an accident of such. This will also allow you to call them and route where they are so that you can find them. We also have the ability with Hilo to decide who we want to see our information. When someone sends you a request to monitor you from afar, you can decide what you want them to see. This allows both of you to share information. Maybe if you're having a fitness contest, maybe if you have elderly parents, you want to be able to monitor their heart rate and their blood pressure. That way, if you see anything abnormal, you can call for help on their behalf. You can check their vital signs remotely whether you are in the next room or across the globe. The software and the algorithms that are developed by World on Hilo take advantage of our partnership with Toshiba and their AppLite technology.